Hello everyone and welcome back to another Grainman Explains video, and in today's video we're talking about stones. Now in the last video we discussed the different types of cultivation that can bring up stones and the different types of stones that you get in FS22. Now obviously this field has got the large stones, and the field over there where the Deutz tractor is, that's actually got the smaller stones. So what we'll start with is how to actually clear the field of large stones. Now when you do have large stones, the only way you can actually clear these fields is to use a stone picker like this one here, or the one that is over there, the yellow one, which is actually slightly smaller. So there's actually a couple of ones in the game. There's the Grainman and the Elho. So obviously they're quite cheap. They're not massively expensive, but they don't have a massive working width on some of the smaller ones, and they all run at 9 miles an hour, and they all work pretty much exactly the same. So let's start with this one. So let's get it unfolded. What you also find is if you've got big stones, like I say, the only actual way to deal with the big stones is to use a stone picker. So you'll see that once you've got it turned on and lowered down, it will pick up the stones, and you'll see on the guide at the bottom it's putting a certain amount of literage of stones into the stone picker. So it works quite well, and when you've done this part you'll see that the texture is ever so slightly different. So it's ever so slightly different compared to a normal cultivated texture. It's not a massive difference, but there's a little bit of one. And also you can use a stone picker to pick up small stones over here. So what we'll do with that, we'll actually use this one. So we'll get this flick to the side, get it turned on, lowered down, and what you'll see is these small stones can also be picked up with a stone picker. You can see that it's actually putting a couple of litres in there, but the small stones, obviously they're not as big, so you won't fill a stone picker up very quickly. But they do work by obviously removing the stones from the fields again. And usually what you can do as well is with small stones like on this field, you can also use a roller. So there's a roller here from Dalbo, one of the base game rollers, and as you can see this side of the field is actually got quite a lot of stones in it. So we'll get the roller set up very quickly and get that unfolded, and then we'll lower it down. So nice roller this one, but it is quite expensive I find in the game. So let's get it rolled, let's get it down, and as you can see in a second, there you go, the texture changes and the small stones disappear. Now with big stones you actually can't use a roller because it won't press them back down, so I'll just show you that quickly. So over here on the field where the big stones are, it's not going to be a perfectly straight rolled area obviously, but as you can see, even though it has got the rolled texture, you still don't get rid of the large stones. So that is a little bit of an issue if you have got large stones. So the only way to do that is to obviously use a stone picker, or you can turn off stones in the actual game menu. Once you've got your stone picker full, you can then take it to a debris crusher. So I've actually put one on this phone quickly. There's one on quite a few of the base game maps anyway, but you can go here and just line it up. It will then deliver the stones out, and then literally you'll get paid. It won't be a lot of money. What was that? £7, but it's better than nothing. So it's pretty it might be a quick way to make a little bit of money, but it's not amazing. So hopefully you found this video informative. If you have, give it a like, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks.